Okay, welcome to my stream here. I am going live now, just in the loop around Memphis, about to head east of Memphis towards a severe warned cell that you're seeing kind of right in front of me here. Actually, there's the wall cloud there at the bottom. Okay, interesting. Okay, we got a wall cloud. Oh, good start. Let's see what happens here. It's a nice strong storm. I think we're about to try and core punch it more or less, get straight into this thing. Try and get right to the bottom of that wall cloud and stick with it. Can be a good starting point for today. Thanks for everyone who's joined with us. It's a high risk out here in Arkansas, Tennessee, kind of that main area, the Ohio Valley area. High risk, particularly pertaining to a good chance for tornadoes today. Everything's kind of set up to allow any of these storms that really take off to become surface based and rotate and start to really put down some tornadoes. So that's what we're looking at today on these supercells, is basically which ones can spin, which ones can stay alive the longest, and what happens when you put that all together. Do we actually get the tornadoes for today, or does something else occur? I lost track of my wall cloud here. I think it's off to my right. Yeah, there it is. Okay. We're kind of like cutting ahead of this thing. Interestingly enough, we need to kind of get back up to it. And of course, we got some Memphis traffic going on. Some turbulent storms out here, that's for sure. I don't want to make too many moves on these storms just yet until I kind of have a one that looks good. But honestly, the cell that I'm on visually has got the wall cloud, so that's a very good sign for tornadic activity. Let's pull this out a little bit. I'm trying to see some more clouds. I mean, this thing tight today. Okay, let's loosen that up. Something like that. Okay, bear with me, y'all. There we go. Trying to get some more clouds in the shot. Okay, great. Where's my turn? Every time I start streaming, I lose my GPS satellites. Makes it a little bit hard. We're going to be turning towards the storm here in just a second, so we'll get a really nice clear view of it. That's the goal anyways. all my GPSs do not want to work. Oh, that's particularly annoying. There we go, got one GPS working. Okay. All right, we're about to turn in towards this storm here in just a second. Y'all hang with me. Oof, it's got a little hook to it. Wouldn't be surprised if we see this thing go tornado warned at some point in time. Okay, here's my exit. Okay, we're about to be pumping straight towards this supercell. Get ready. Okay, y'all ready for the views? West to Nashville. Let's do it. AKA west to the center of this storm. That's a beautiful little teardrop looking storm that I'm heading towards. Okay, get ready. I'm literally going to be driving up straight directly towards it here in just a moment. There it is, off to the right. Right. Got our eye on the prize. Storm's going through cycles. Let's see if it still has a wall cloud at the bottom. A little scraggly guy. Yeah, still has something though. Still showing its rotation. It's a beautiful cell. Okay. Hopefully this is working out for everybody. I supposedly went live on X as well here. So thanks y'all for joining in. All right. As an update for those of you who may have just come in, we've got a severe storm out here just outside of Memphis that I am heading towards. It's in the dash view right now, or at least the corner of it is. I'm heading straight towards it. We've seen a wall cloud lose our cam here. It's my fault. Okay, hold on one second. The camera is shifting some cords here, and it decided to disconnect and doesn't want to reconnect. All right, bear with me here. Everything's failing. Okay, it's got mic on. Okay, just had some beautiful CG. Okay, let's try this again. Bear with me. It's tiny. I swear it's gonna get bigger. There we go. Boom. Fair enough. Okay, thanks for holding on as I kind of worked through the stream there. I'm trying to do an update to our location as well because we're kind of moving away from Memphis now. Rikaton is where we're going, or we're close to. Okay, here's our supercell in front of us. It's kind of a big, kind of rain dominant, hailing kind of storm thing over here. We're going to see what's the deal with it. At this rate, we're bound to basically drive more or less kind of into the storm at our current heading. The cell just below it, near Williston, Tennessee, definitely looks to have some good strength to it itself. Definitely some sneaky cells out here. Okay, we're back with some visual as well. There we go. All right, visuals on, mic's on, everything's back on. Let's keep going. The storm's doing funky things, to say the least. It's twisting and twirling around and doesn't want to be playing by the rules here. But I'm going a good direction. Basically north. With the goal of, why is this thing doing so much crazy stuff? The goal of kind of streaming whatever these storms do here as they head northeast, these isolated supercells. Hello? Okay, there you go. Link audio back on. Okay, I think I got things set up in a way where everything's gonna be smooth. You can see here the storm in front of us and the rain coming down from it. It's a pretty big storm. A lot of rain here. Not really seeing much characteristics of a wall cloud. Okay. Okay, still hearing me? Okay, good, good, good. Okay, so meanwhile, as we kind of head out from Memphis here, between these isolated supercells here, there are some tornado warning cells out in Arkansas, closer to north of Little Rock, I guess, going all the way up to about south of St. Louis, Missouri there. Definitely some strong cells going on. Okay, now you can see the rain shield from the storm is directly in front of us. Appears to be on the highway, one way or another. Yeah, let's recenter this camera. Pretty big storm there. Got another storm coming on, coming back at me from the rear here. It's quite hard to tell what the best move of today is, as far as trying to get in the right storm. It's about time to get the Starlink in too. Okay, tell it is rainy somewhere up ahead of me. I'm really not just looking for rain though, I'm really trying to look for other things as well, but ultimately the storms are kind of close to each other. I've got one coming back behind me. I can see some rain from, some lightning. Maybe rolling my internet off of the Starlink will go better for giving me some uninterrupted GPS service here. Everything does seem to be conflicting with each other, so my GPS systems just keep losing satellite reception. It's strange. Fortunately, the highway has cleared out a little bit up here, so I'm not having to worry too much about what everybody's doing. That's nice. Really focus on myself. Hey, a lot of storms out here. It's no lie. It's a funny sounding town name. Eureka, I guess, is the vacuum cleaner. Also maybe an expression. Okay, still getting good lightning out of this storm here. Hey Garmin, take me to Brighton, Tennessee. Now's not the time to tell me you lost cell phone or satellite signal. No satellite signal. Fair enough. Satellites are completely off. Well, at least I have the stream up. As you can see, the storm is definitely crossing the road now. We're gonna have no satellites. Look at that, there's a heck of a rain shaft there. What do you do if Starlink doesn't work and the GPSs don't work and all the other things don't work? What do? Use our eyes like we used to have to back in the earlier 2000s. There's got to be some way to know where I'm at. Okay, based on my position of where I am with the rain here, I should be on the just the back end of this storm, kind of going right on into it here near Yucatan. It's pretty crazy though. Oh, got radar, or I mean satellite for a second on one device. Let's see if we can get on another. All right, we're gonna use the highway to kind of jump ahead of this thing. We're gonna punch through it, jump ahead of it, and then be at a place where we can kind of position ourselves correctly once this thing starts to go surface base and tries to put out a tornado, which shouldn't be potentially too long from now. Comes some rain. Okay, good. We'll see how this mic works during the rain. Hopefully the this mic has like okay. Attempting to use some noise reduction here. Let's see how it works. Got my other satellite back. That's nice. But at this point, we're same with some. And now the stream's not working. It's always something. Fix my cams. Hold on one second. All right, sweet. Let's get on through this thing. Okay, I'm gonna stick with these storms up here for a moment and then cut back to the main line probably here eventually. It's getting a little bit messy out here. Kind of going through the core of this storm a little bit. It's going to be a little bit rainy, nothing too crazy. Okay, hopefully the noise reduction on this mic is going to work pretty decent in this rain here. That was kind of one of the additional things I'm adding in here to hopefully help the sound quality. So let me know if that is or is not the case, y'all. If it sounds too rainy, let me know and I can try and adjust something. A little hard to see through the stream at least. Let me see what's going on. We got some blowing wind, heavy rain. Ooh, big tornado warning on the cell outside of me here. Okay, let's see if we can get to this here. You go to Toulon. Okay, we're going to somewhere called Toulon. Toulon, Tennessee, I guess. I assume we're in Tennessee. Yeah, there you go. Okay, let's see how we can get here. Nice. We got a good position to be able to cut into this new tornado warned storm. Very good position on it. Yeah, have to figure out a different situation for my Garmin here. Okay. Okay, so basically we're driving through what was a severe warned cell. It was a pretty strong cell that came out near Memphis, Tennessee, went northeast of Memphis, and has since then, I guess, been losing some of its energy and kind of mixing in with some other supercells near it. Storm has gone tornado warned. It's pretty much just north of Memphis, so we're going to be curving back towards that direction and trying to see if we can get in the right position for that storm next. So hold tight with Okay, we're back up. We're hitting some low spots of service here, but ultimately we are in the tornado warning near Ripley, Tennessee. Um, we're really coming up on the hook here. Let me kind of pull this out a little bit. We're about to see what this looks like. I've seen a little bit of a lowering, but the storm is been falling apart a little bit on radar. So we'll see what we actually got going on here. There's definitely some strong winds just right up here, though. Let me see what we got. Okay, good. Stream's good. Everything's good. Let's see if we can get a view of what's going on here. There's some crazy interaction occurring with this storm right now. Nice lightning strike on stream here. Okay. So we are in the tornado warning, real close to the, I'm not going to say a couplet, but a little bit of an area of velocity coming together here. Some wind at the very least. Got some cars behind me. I'm going to assume that those are probably some other storm chasers. I'm just trying to stay up with the back end of this thing. Should be a decent field over here somewhere where you can get a really nice view. Okay. It's grayed out over here. Interesting. Hard to tell a little bit what I'm looking at here. I think this storm's kind of falling apart a little bit. Hard to tell. We've had tornado sirens all around us. A nice tornado warning here. These cells are just jumping around. The best ones are really flipping around here. Okay, I think I might turn off and try and get a view from over here. We're pretty much in the spot we need to be, right beside where the tornado would come down if it decided to for us. We gotta make some decisions here too. Okay, pretty much this is it. Let's turn around here. Okay, so let's aim the camera the right way. Okay, I'm gonna go with this kind of back end area up here is our place to watch. While we take a nice little peek at that, I'm going to kind of look at the radar here and see what else we got cooking for us. Lots and lots and lots of tornado warnings. That is one thing for sure we have a lot of today. See how the that's actually kind of moving out left a little bit. It's expanding. We got a bird in that updraft there. Hold on, let's see if we can get that bird. I like it when birds fly through the updrafts. They catch the basically catch the upper moving wind and use it to float around a little bit. Wow, okay, look at this. Watch the rain curtain wrap around here. This is going to get a little windy here in a second. Don't tell me I got to go back to Eureka Ton. I do think I do have to go that way. Okay. Eureka Ton. Hey Garmin, take me to Eureka Ton. Okay. So at this point, the rain shaft is basically caught up with us here. All right, we're heading back towards Eureka Ton. Eureka Ton, Eureka Town. Not sure how that works. Okay. All right, back towards Eureka Ton, Eureka Town, whatever. You can see this is what kind of just came over us. We're about to drive right back into it. It kind of expanded out, put down some rain, probably some wind. So let's go back in towards it, see what's up. All right, onward and upward. Still in the tornado warning here near Ripley. In particular, I guess the storm has kind of digressed a little bit. So I'm going back east to check out some new cells that are coming up this way. that are just going to be going east of Memphis. I got to say, in general, I'm very impressed at the amount of tornado warnings today, the amount of rotation in these storms and tornado warned storms. It really has been an impressive day already, and there's still time to go. So okay. And bear with me, I think there's a segment through here that has a little bit less than. All right. That area we keep having little connectivity problems with. Okay. Really? Is that the way Wow. So the storm that I was just on basically evaporated. It's gone. There's basically nothing left. All right. So I think we're going the right way here, needless to say. All right, so we are heading towards Brownsville, Tennessee right now. The tornado warned storm we were on just fell apart, pretty much dissipated and evaporated into thin air. Not much left of that. So there's some few cells coming up from Memphis area, my direction. That looks to be the next place to see what's going on. Okay, so it looks like I can go from Brownsville back to I-40 and use that to basically catch up with the tornado warned storm near Jackson right now. Why is this not working? Onward and upward. Maybe a little slow. I think I hear a tornado siren. Let's see if we can fix my device here. This is crazy. a tornado warning siren going off. Don't hear those every day. Hopefully y'all can hear that siren. Okay, so there's a tornado warned storm over near Jackson, Tennessee that I'm going to try and go towards. Actually, I think that's it in the stream right there. Yeah, there it is. You can actually see some of the clouds associated with it. How's this happening? Okay, a little roundabout thing. That's a cute little town. This is Brownsville. Is that dying out too? Thanks y'all for joining me on today's tornado chase and live stream. It's I'm glad that I get to be able to do this and hopefully bring some good video, some quality streaming, and wow, there's a cell up near Holly Springs that is just something else. Holly Springs, Tennessee, I guess, just southeast of Memphis right now. That is those cells are hooking like crazy. Oof. I wouldn't be surprised if that one puts out a tornado. So the big question, do we keep going towards our little cell here? That's up near Jackson as it kind of moves up, or do we call it go south towards the newer cell, which might take a while. We're so close to this current cell though, why don't we just go for it? I think it's a good decision. Sometimes you gotta go for what's close to you, among other things. So I'm just trying to figure out this whole thing going on with my GPS. It's worked fine for 12 hours of driving yesterday. As soon as I turned on the stream, immediate GPS location problems. Same thing happened day before yesterday when I tried it out. So I don't know what's going on with GPS, but that is not something I want to be lacking, to say the least. The storm I'm heading for is rather complex. It's gone through a lot of different variations of itself. See what it's like. Alright, supposedly we have our GPS back for another moment. That's good. You can see the storm here on the stream straight ahead. That's the base of it somehow. It's a little bit, like I said, complex, a lot going on with this thing. New tornado warning for the Jackson, Tennessee storm, putting out much further than it was. Calling for tornado and ping pong sized hail as the primary hazards. That storm in Jackson, that's tornado warning, still working on trying to get. You see a little bit of, I guess, the side of maybe the anvil from the storm. Hard to tell. Definitely going to be looking into external rooftop Garmin satellite receptors, though. My internal satellite receptor does not seem to be working well for me. So I'm going to have to change it up a little bit. Okay, we hit the highway here in just a minute. Okay, we hit the highway here in just a minute. Then we'll be going straight in towards our storm. Towards our storm. A little bit catch up just for a second. Oh, come on, hold with us, storm. You can do it. Is this a tire? Yeah. I just want cell phone reception or GPS reception. So nice. Why is it not doing it? All right, here we go. Well, soon. I-40 will take us right to our storm here. Oh, wait, what? That was it. GPS screwing me up. No satellites. Okay, that was my road. Let's go back. We're back to using our eyeballs. I-40 east. Here we are. Things are being just a little slow today. All right, back on track. Okay, so at this point, we're heading straight in from the back side of this storm, and pretty much the only view you should have as we keep driving towards it is the storm, the back side of it. We're heading in towards the area where there would typically be a tornado if there was one. I don't think there's one on the ground right now, so we're just going to kind of drive right into this. It should put us in kind of the perfect position here very shortly. Okay, we're gonna see if we can get some better working satellite going on here. Probably not. And we're still squeezing towards the back side of the cell. We're in a good place. That's as good as we're gonna get. One of the main tornado warned cells as of now. So nice to be kind of on it. We're hopefully going to be catching this thing pretty soon. As long as we don't get caught in traffic. Storm's doing pretty good though. It's holding on, keeping a core to it, some rotation. I think this might be last shot for today. Could be wrong, but it's definitely the only good cell out there right now. If I'm not mistaken, it's the only tornado warned cell out there right now too. Interesting. As with before, I'll know my position better once I hit rain to compare to radar, since my satellites aren't really doing me any justice today. So once we hit the rain, we know we're at the edge of the storm, at the very least. One good thing about being out in this area is just trying some of the local favorite things out. Earlier today, I had some ribs in Memphis. I feel like that's a pretty customary, classic thing to try and do out in Memphis. So that was nice. They're pretty good ribs. You know, ribs can be cooked a million different ways, and I don't know. Some places do them a lot better than others. Not sure what would make ribs in Memphis different than ribs in Georgia, North Carolina. I guess that's me entering the tornado warning. From there, we'll just take it as it goes. I'm going to see where the water vapor leads us to. Okay, we are starting to go through Jackson, which is good, because once we get on the other side of Jackson, then guarantee no traffic, and we can just keep getting to this cell. So That'll be nice. Nice, an opportunity. Definitely getting a lot closer to the cell here. We got fresh water on the ground. So I-40 is basically directly paralleling this, I guess now in heading towards Clarksburg storm, which is really nice because we'll be able to stay on 40 here all the way to the storm, and then as we get with it too, which is curious. This cloud up here, is that part of it? Somehow it is part of it. I'm not sure which part. I mean, somewhere in the back. Interesting. There's a good shot of our tornado warmed storm. All right, so this is our tornado warned storm near Rock Springs, Tennessee. Ooh, it's a strong, real storm here, no doubt about that. Should be interesting to see what the tornado region of this looks like. See if we can see any spinning wall clouds or anything interesting. The storm's definitely recycled a bunch and looking good now. Actually, some of the better skins we've seen on this storm all day are right now. Meanwhile, no reports of tornadoes or funnel clouds or really even wall clouds at this point, but That could change here in just a minute. Okay, let's go into serious storm mode. I'm going to go ahead and put it back on my front cam too so I can talk to you guys as we get closer to it. Let's see if we can work that. All right. Let's get that to center on me a little bit better. Something like that. Something along those lines. Got my mic on my hat here. So hopefully that'll keep the rain noise down as we get closer and start hitting some rain here in just a second. Wow, this storm is really being really good, strong, rotating tornado warm storm right now. This is a good one to be on. Currently heading towards Clarksburg. Is that the bigger city? Or Wildersville? I think it's the bigger one. Rock Springs. I don't know. Probably Rock Springs. Smooth, my friend. I got somewhere to go. All right, we are getting much closer to this thing. Nice little hail corn there. It's balling out a little bit. It's nice cyclical supercell, keeps kind of strengthening and then losing some strength. It's going through a lot of variations here. So be curious to see how it ends up coming together here. It does seem like this is probably the last shot. Here it is. I guess someone's pulled over here because they don't want to drive into it. It's potentially a smart move. It's not the type of storm you want to drive into unless you're very aware of what you're driving into. Got some recent good rotation on this storm, some shear markers showing where it was spinning, and it is right up ahead. I-40, the road I'm on here, just near Clarksburg and Rock Springs, is a perfect road paralleling the storm. I might be able to even get right in the hook of the storm without even barely getting wet. So that would be kind of nice. So we can see what's going on. Let's see. cars coming up. Not sure. It looks like the storm could be splitting. It's like the core strengthened up and then it's decided to split from there or something. Huh. Gotta get past some of this murkiness. Again, not quite sure where I am here because my satellites have not done a great job finding me. I'm close, I'll tell you that much. At least I have good updates on my radar so I can see what the storm's doing. I just don't know what my proximity is from radar, so I'm just gonna have to go visually. Fair enough. Okay, we got some structure at the bottom left here. Let's see if we can get ahead of this truck and see what that's about. Now we got some traffic going on here. Nice cloud to ground lightning strikes. So we can get another one in there. Repetitive lightning here, but then the core of the storm. Actually, we're kind of looking at the a little bit, I guess, the updraft region, or maybe off to the side a little bit. Wow, lots of repetitive lightning here. I'm not sure about this car in front of me. I don't know what they're doing. I don't think they're chasing storms. Okay, we have another tornado warned storm, a little cell south of us, southwest of us, just east of Memphis. There's a cell that was up and running earlier and lost its warning and lost a little bit of strength, and I guess it's back up. It's interesting because we're on this big blob of a storm here, which is doing a good job staying alive, but not sure if we're going to see much tornado activity out of it. Hard to tell. So something that's going to happen is the view is going to definitely change to the left window here, or more left focus. So I'll try and get a better angle here in a second. Starting probably now. I can get close enough too, and there's an opportunity for a drone shot. I'll put the drone up and try and get that nice and close as well. Just depends how we're looking. Wow. Okay, so this is the backside of the tornado-warned storm near Clarksburg, Tennessee. Just gonna turn my Garmin off. Useless. So we could have a potential tornado situation down here. Grand Junction, Tennessee, I think. Interesting. Has a incredible hook on that storm. Classic supercell. Not tight enough though to make a really tight couplet. 40 knots. Alright, so the storm in front of me is moving 40 knots. I should be more than fine with catching up with it. Just a mile away. Looks like we could have a wall cloud in there. It's just out of camera left, so I'll try and get a view of it when we pull up soon here to somewhere. But interesting. Let's see if we can get a different shot here. Check. Hello, hello, hello. There you go. All right. Good. Okay, what I might try and do is get up here, get a view, and then put my drone up, get like an epic drone shot of this storm at the very least. Let's fix our cams real quick. Kind of in a national forest area out here. Near, what would we be near at this point? Camden, kind of? Just outside of Nashville, that's for sure. Storm seems a little outflow dominant. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can pull off here and get a view. See what we can do. Enough of this looking at these clouds. We want to look at the storm here. Oof, not sure this was the road to do that though. Let's see if we can see anything by going to the shoulder. Kind of. Looks pretty though. Let's try and get this drone on it. Some beautiful hooked storms out here. Glad to be seeing none of these really doing too much damage or anything today, as far as we can tell. All right, we're going to try and drive right up towards this thing here in a minute. Humongous hail core. Holy mackerel. This storm's got to be putting down some hail. Storms have been pretty fast today. It's been a little bit hard for me to get in the right position. Okay, we have an exit coming up again ahead here. I'll get off here, try and punch north towards the storm so we can have a great view straight directly at it. And might try and get out the drone real quick. See what we can do. Ultimately, I need to be careful. I'm kind of going the wrong way for tomorrow. Probably need to be going a lot more storms out that way too. Probably need to be going southwest so that I can get back towards Louisiana. Not sure there's much left that this storm looks like from over here. Interesting. Here's my exit. Yeah, I think this might be the end of this storm. Holding on for dear life as it merges with some rain. It's still got a little bit of gusto in it, but not much. Like today, there's a lot of decisions to make. Which storm, which route. One wrong move and you miss everything. There's our storm. We'll see it in just a second. Half a tank of gas. It's enough to keep going a little bit. All right, our storm. You can see the left side of it there in stream. Let's see if we can back this out just a little bit. Oh, we have the, I see the lowering there. Okay, we have a rain-free base, that's good. What's going on over here? Oh, storm chasing tour. I know. Okay. Enough of that. They're holding the tornado warning on this storm for a little bit longer, but I wouldn't be surprised if it drops out here soon. Okay, here we go. Our first really good view of it. We're going to be turning right towards it now. Let's get this shot lined up. Real nice. Okay, let's see what we got here. Some sort of lowering or rain or something. Maybe some obstruction. Let's zoom in a little bit. Basically punching directly at the cell here from a good angle. We should be able to, as long as this road keeps cooperating, punch right up into the hook echo of this thing, which is basically right under the base where the tornado would form if there was a tornado. At the very least, maybe we'll be able to see some spinny clouds or something cool related to tornadic activity. Storm is still severe warned and tornado warned. I think what they're doing is moving it to a severe warning moving forward potentially, maybe for the hail and the wind, but letting the tornado warning expire maybe in the next like 10 minutes. We'll see. They're watching this like I am, trying to figure out, you know, what the right move is. I'm telling you, the right move is to get closer. That's what I'm trying to do. Still edging closer. Doing our best here. We're still pointed right at the hook is probably that lower scuddy looking thing coming right down in front of us would be the tornadic zone if this thing was a producer. So yeah, basically by going under this little hanging cloud up here to the left, we're going to be in more or less in position of the spinniness, so to speak, of this storm. Love to get that drone up right now. That's probably what I should be doing. Let's see, can I get up here? Is this a road? Yeah, look at this. Looks like this is a jackpot, y'all. Just put the stream on this. I'm gonna get the drone up at the same time. Enjoy our beautiful supercell in the meantime. Drone going up. All right, hopefully y'all can still hear me. I'm going to be putting up this drone and trying to talk to y'all at the same time. We'll see how that goes. I have a mic on my head, so hopefully I can just keep kind of talking as things go here. Okay, last shot, just get this drone up. Okay, drone's launching. Okay, I got the drone on it. Okay, I'm doing a hyperlapse of the storm here to try and basically show the rotation in a time-lapse kind of mode. So it's up there flying right now. Let's try and re-angle this to get a slightly better view. Okay, got all my drone stuff. Okay. We definitely lost our tornado warning on this storm. No doubt about that. It's not really working as an angle, is it? Let's try up here. Yeah, here we go. Maybe as it kind of comes around the edge here. There's a little bit of an angle up here maybe where we can see it. Right, here we go at the church. Just a little bit better view. Sorry about that beeper, that's about to be up in just a second. There we go. There's our storm. Okay, come on, come on. Looks like Daniel Shaw may have gotten a tornado. Wow. Holy mackerel. Those storms are going crazy near the old line. Interesting. Just west of Memphis, number of tornado warnings going berserk out there, with one reported tornado on the ground. Looks like to be from storm chaser Daniel Shaw. Interesting. Wow, it's like back to Memphis we go. If I want to have a chance at any of those storms. By then it'll probably be nighttime. Wow, okay. Hey Garmin, take me to Memphis. Let's head back that direction. See what we got. Meanwhile, we'll see what this hyperlapse looks like. It could look pretty cool. That's probably enough time lapse. I'm gonna bring this drone down. See what that looks like. All right, bringing the drone in. Here we go. Okay, drone's down, got the shot, back in the car. Thanks y'all for holding on here while I got my gear together. You can see the last remaining bits of the storm out there. It's still holding together. It's just no longer tornado warned. Still a cute little storm though. Look at that. Okay. Wow. A lot of tornado warned storms out there. All right. So the question is do I have the ability to make it to any more storms or not? Okay. Storm here that we're looking at still's got a hook on it. Could still go tornado warned again. It's hard to tell. It does seem like we're transitioning to time of day where the line is becoming more tornadic though, and with that we're gonna see a lot more tornadoes just west of Memphis and maybe through Memphis. I don't know. Let's see. Ooh, more. What's that? Wow, it seems to think that that storm's gonna go. That there's a storm near Memphis right now, and forecast models think that that might be the one. Do it. Oh wow, that's the one coming towards me. I guess that's our play. It's gonna be hard to miss. Fair enough. Okay. Looks like I need to just find a place to kind of get close to this and get a shot, maybe near Lexington, Tennessee. That's not far from me. Like, hey Garmin, take me to Juneau, Tennessee. Something like that. Let's see if this goes the right way. I want to go down to Lexington, and then no, it's not the right way. Hey Garmin. Hey Garmin, take me to Sandridge, Tennessee. Oh, nothing there either. Okay, we just need to go west of Lexington. Lexington. There's 40. We can go past that. There's Lexington. That's what we need right there. All right, off we go. Let's get our dash cam shot line back up. All right, onward and upward. These storms are crazy out there just west of Memphis. Holy mackerel. There's something else. We're going left. GPS has decided to not work again. Curious to see what Daniel Schott came up with. That is just an insane amount of tornado warned cells west of Memphis. Holy mackerel. That is truly ridiculous. I wonder if not seeing too many tornadoes being reported. There's one right now, one tornado observed near Truman, Arkansas, I reckon, and maybe there's another tornado emergency near Holly Grove. Maybe is that Arkansas as well? Might be Mississippi at that point. I don't know. It's probably Arkansas, right on the border there. So we do have a couple tornadoes that have hit the ground, touched down. Not as many considering we have at the current moment probably a good 10 plus tornado warnings going on. That's a lot of twisting storms. Goodness gracious. Interestingly enough, the storm going towards near south of Jackson, is it losing its tornado warning? Holy freaking mackerel. The amount of tornadic activity, once again, west of Memphis is something that you should pull out your devices and look on a radar app. This is something for the books here. That is crazy. Somewhere over here is 40.